Hello children, our chapter is some natural phenomena. Electroscope. It is a device that can detect the presence of charge. See, for example, a simple electroscope. A simple electroscope was discovered by William Gilbert in 1600. We can take an empty bottle and then we can take a piece of cardboard slightly bigger than the mouth of the bottle. Pierce a hole in it and so that we can insert a metal paper clip. And then we have to cut two strips of aluminium foil and then hang them on the paper clip. Now insert the paper clip in the cardboard lid, that is it is perpendicular to it. Then we have to use a charged refill and touch it with the end of the paper clip. Now what happened? Do they repel each other or attract each other? So now touch other charged bodies with the end of the paper clip. So the aluminium foil strip receive the same charge from the charged refill through the paper clip. Because we already know metals are good conductors of electricity, the strips carrying similar charges repel each other and they become wide open. So an object is carrying charge or not, we can detect by using a device called electroscope. Now we are going to learn about gold leaf electroscope. Gold leaf electroscope was discovered by Abraham Bennett in 1786. We already know gold and silver are used to construct an electroscope because these two are good conductors of electricity, but these two are very costly. Since it is costly, we can prefer other good conductors of electricity like copper and aluminium. Aluminium only we are using it in the normal simple electroscope. But in gold leaf electroscope, we are preferring gold. It consists of a glass jar which is having a vertical brass rod. The rod is inserted into the jar through the cork. The brass rod has a brass disc attached to it. From the other end, two leaves of gold are suspended. Working. See, when a charged object touches the brass disc, electric charges gets transferred from the brass rod to the gold leaves. As a result, gold leaves move away from each other. So we can say that charges are present here. Discharging and earthing. See, for example, when a charged object loses all its charge, then it is said to be discharged. So when a charged object transfers charges to the earth, that is referred to as earthing. So every building is provided with earthing to protect it from electrical shocks when there is a leakage of electric current. So the process of transferring charge from a charged object to the earth is called earthing. See, for example, electrical system is provided with earthing. In other side, electrical system is provided without earthing. See, in the first case, that is electrical system with earthing, what happened? The fault current passes through the earth. So the person did not get any electrical shock. But if in case the electrical system is not earthed, what happened? The fault current passes through the human body. We cannot protect us from electrical shocks. So we have to ensure that all the electrical system must be provided with earthing. Answer the following. What is earthing? What is the use of electroscope? Why the buildings are provided with earthing? Who discovered electroscope? Refer chapter 15, Some Natural Phenomena, page number 187 and 188.